Hey guys, Digital Lifestyle here, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a new study that suggests that you only need 100 XRP to become a millionaire. So I've already talked about what XRP, but for those who don't know what XRP is a currency that is designed to be used as a digital asset and a global payment network. It's the native cryptocurrency of the XRP ledger, which is distributed by Ledger Technology (DLT) platform that is similar to the blockchain. Okay, so I think you guys already know. If you haven't done your research on what XRP is, I suggest you go and look at what XRP is, because there's an awful lot of information out there with regards to this particular platform. The study was conducted by a company called Crypto Compare. They looked at the price and history of XRP and found that it has grown by an average of around 200% per year since its launch in 2012. So what does it mean for investors? If the XRP price continues to grow at the same rate, then it would mean that if you invested 100 XRP at that time, I guess 100 today would be worth over 1 million in just 10 years. So XRP was launched in 2012, and we're now in 2023. So yes, if you had bought then, you would be in that range. It would make perfect sense, because it would be like you'd probably be able to pick up like maybe a million XRP at 0.01 cents. Right now XRP is 50 cents. So in my view, as I'm reading this, I thought I'd bring it to you because like it goes to show you the power of investing in tokens that are of utility before they go mainstream and before they become something that is popular, or before they even become sued by the people like the SEC, because like that's what's happened and that's what's held that particular token back. It doesn't mean that you cannot still become a millionaire, not necessarily by investing in XRP. You could invest in other technologies but still have some XRP in your back. Not financial advice, but I would look at, if you're going to do that, right, because like XRP is like 55 cents, 50 cents right now. How much would you need? It would be quite considerable amount to have like a million XRP at that price. But you could not afford, if you think about it, a whole Bitcoin at that price. So you could afford one whole XRP. XRP has the potential to go to many places in terms of the price structure. One, it's being majorly adopted in many different countries. It has a CBDC function that's becoming behind it. And I don't think many people are aware of one. Yes, there is negativity behind the CBDC. Yes, everybody knows that, or should know it. If you don't, you should look up what a CBDC is and the potential that it could be used to control the masses. That said, there's plans and there are people talking about not having that as not necessarily CBDC, but having more control, i.e. it being much more private, less governmental control. But we all know what government wants, and it is to have ultimate control on the people. However, I do think about this, and I do think, how would that work if you have ultimate control on the people and every single person decides at any given time, you know what, I don't care, I'm going to rebel, I am not going to put up with this. And how long before it falls? Look at what's happening with Hamas and Palestine, and the blowback from the people all across the globe that are calling us out and are saying no. So is this a catalyst for other things to change? And I think people need to wake up to that fact that things can change if you have a positive mindset. If you allow negativity to creep into your world, and I am dyslexic, I have to deal with this. And it's difficult at times when I'm trying to read stuff or trying to report on stuff to you guys. And I do sit here and wonder how I am going to possibly do the next video. And that's how bad it can get. But you know what? I will persist because, one, people need to wake up. And that's so paramount. Despite what the negativity shows in this world right now, despite all the horrors that we're seeing, whether it be through nature, whether it be through the wars, whether it be through famine, whether it be through poverty that people are going through, cold, all those negative things, there is always, always, always a light that you can choose to walk to, or you can stay in a position of stagnation, or just maybe wandering around in the darkness, if you will, not willing to find the light, not willing to put something aside for the future, because we all know money, and it's in its current form, is being devalued. The deficit problems within the world is astronomical, and we keep borrowing into our future. You know, I'm sorry I went off on a tangent on that one. I really did, didn't I? Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so coming back to XRP, there is no guarantee that the price of XRP will continue to grow at the same rate it has done. However, the study does suggest that XRP has potential to be a very lucrative investment for those who are willing to take the risk. Okay, you could say take the risk. I think life is a risk right now. Do you know what I mean? We have the risk of how can I say this without it being negative? But it's the truth of the many people that have come into our shores, whether it be through legal migration or not migration. What are those people doing here? How is that going to pan out, whether it be for labor resources or for terrorism or for those other negative things that could possibly come from it? I'm not necessarily saying labor forces is negative. I'm saying with regards to labor forces, when you have an influx of people into a country, one, it can lower the standards and wages can be held back because they have so many more people they need to think about employing. So guys, this is like a mind overwhelming in some respects, but also in positive respects, to think that we are on the precipice of life-changing wealth. Whether you invest in XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Quant, or any ISO 222,000 coin that is on the, say, the World Economic Forum's website, the IMF, the BIS, FinTech, or financial trade, the trading body that is working with XDC to bring trade, finance and blockchain to the trade finance industry, which has already been approved by people like the royal family. I don't want to call his name out because there's so many different negative things surrounding that family right now, and it's like weird, but you know what, it's what it is. It's what it is. And I don't think people should be in fear, because that's what the few want the masses to be in, so they can have ultimate control. And it's up to you. It really is up to you whether you want to live in fear or live in a world that is going to change massively, but a world that will allow you and many others who look at the changing world as an investment opportunity, whether you invest in AI, renewable energies, gold, silver, all those different things that have been, some of them, like gold and silver, have been put on the back shelf for decades because governments have either not have had gold in their vaults, or they have basically lied to the populace in terms of not necessarily how much they had in their vaults, but it could be that they never wanted to give that gold back. You could think of those kind of things, or it could be that they run out. And you know, there was a story about France going over to the USA with warships to get their gold back, and the story goes as they were told that the only way forward is if we give you dollars for the gold that you have in our vault. So what does that say? Does that say to you the USA never had the gold, or lost the gold, or spent the gold, or whatever they did? You don't know. None of us knows what these people have in store for the masses. The thing is, the masses are the masses. They're now beginning to realize how much power they have when it comes to certain things that are going on in the Middle East, if you will. And in Europe, when it comes down to the war and the looming or catastrophic war that could possibly take place in Europe, I meant in the Middle East. That is something to be of concern. But could it pivot to the change that they want, the change that they are wanting to manipulate you to, which could be the digital CBDC, or it could even be the stablecoin. Who knows? It could be so many different things that they have in mind. But then at the end of the day, who makes the choice? If you think about democracy, and if you think about you as an individual who have the right to choose and to be free and to have things that you don't, if you don't want certain things in your body, you have the choice. When will you, or when will we as a nation realize that we have free will? We've been given free will. If you think about the book that they, if you like, and I say it like this, manipulated, whether there are facts in there or not, many people don't know what the facts are, but yet they call it the good book. If it was such a good book, and I have to say this, why are there so many wars? Why are people being killed en masse? And this is not just happened. This has been happening, and I would say this: far too many have been asleep, sleeping at the wheel, being either hypnotized or spellbound or whatever it is, and I include myself in that, to believe the system that we have now is democratic, has everybody's interest at heart, has humanity at its core. No, that's dead. We are evolving into a new system that allows equality, fairness. I suppose you could look at the rule of law in this as well, because it could be encoded onto the blockchain that makes it that companies, governments, any entity, police, whatever it is, it doesn't matter who it is, lawyers, bankers, insurance companies, water companies, electricity companies, whatever it is, entertainment, food, art, music, gold, silver, oh my days, plastic even though that's something that many people will look at as something that is polluting the environment. But you can look at it from a different perspective and create a business that recycles plastics, and you could actually earn an income by doing so, turning plastic into bricks or to build houses that are fireproof, that don't melt around somebody. AI. Many people are just sitting around watching the world pass by, worrying and spending money on things they don't necessarily need. Oh gosh, I had to, you know what, right? I feel really good about saying this tonight. Wow, what a convo. I'm really pleased about this, actually, because it's just, I think a much more natural conversation for me. And I think as well, when people wake up, there will be a new world awaiting for those who have taken advantage of the changes. And I will go back again, and I say again, please like and subscribe. If you don't, well, hey, that's up to you. But I will go back again and say, like, before Amazon, before Yahoo, before Google, before all of that, what was there? What was it? I'd love to hear your comments on that, because it'd be interesting to hear what you understood. I remember checks. I remember having to write checks out. Before there was a real, before MasterCard came out, or if MasterCard was about at that particular time, it was only for a elect few people. And now we see MasterCard and Visa debit cards, all those kind of things for people. Going back to before the internet, what was it? It could have been, it was gold for sure, but before that, was it dollars? Before that, there was pebbles, there was tulips, there was shells, there was, do you know what I mean? And then it evolved, and it's become what people accept as a token or a value of money. Yet we are still in a quagmire. Most people are still sitting on the fence. 99% of people will miss out. And here what really gets me. We are in the information age where everything is so quick and transparent, and to a certain extent because they still have propaganda. But we are in information age where you can have information at your fingertips. You can look at your bank account on your phone. All those things. You can know how much, if you like, fiat money you have in your bank account. You can also do that exactly the same with digital assets. There are apps for it. Along with the thousands of cryptos that are out there, which many don't have utility, and this is where you need to do your own research when it comes down to this market. People need to stop allowing themselves to be fooled, if you like, by the Jim Cramers who will say, oh, sell your Bitcoin or whatever it is. He doesn't understand it. But yet, over the last couple of weeks, if you watch Jim Cramer, I'm sorry, but he's the one in the crypto community who will say, well, if Jim Cramer sells sell, you know you need to buy. Okay? Inverse Cramer. That's what they call it. Anyway, guys, listen. I've spoken long enough on this one, and it's been a freeing experience for me to speak literally and to speak clearly. Yes, I am dyslexic. It gets in the way. Okay? I know some of you don't like how I speak, and I don't care. I really don't. What we're trying to do, especially for me, is one, to get out of the quagmire that I'm in, and to make my life a better place. Investing in and not financial advice, again, I will say this, in tokens that have utility, in companies that will make a difference in the world. Far too many are just sitting on their laurels and looking at the world go by, and not realizing, you know what, there is a better way. It's here, and it's here for all of us to make a massive change in our lives. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Digital Lifestyle out. I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe. If you didn't, then it's up to you, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.